Now I would like to invite Encik Sabri, Encik Muamalat, and Encik to stand and exchange the documents as a symbolic indication of the agreements. Dipersilakan. Members of the media, please make the most of your camera here.
So eJamin is basically an e-billing system, and what we aim to do is improve the billing process from taking an efficient process where you have to run to the bank and come back to the courts to display your account frozen. Everything is done online. When we improve the system by 6 hours, from the original 6 hours to 30 minutes. It's actually needed across the world, I would say. eJamin, we at DAPAT and actually the people behind eJamin, we believe that people are innocent till they're proven guilty. And it allows everyone to go back home with their loved ones when they're accused of a crime. So they're not really quickly, so they don't have to stay in lockup. And this comes from personal experiences in the team where the system was thought of because someone had to stay in lockup. eJamin was in work since the late 2017. I remember still being at my previous gig, and it was meeting to the courts and palace of justice and meeting the strategic team. It has been a long flow of events that have gone through multiple meetings, multiple challenges. The main challenge I would say is the courts have been very accommodating in a way to help us drive this through together and developing that flow to improve the bail process.
We're going to have a bank in the equation, right? Because we cannot take deposits. So banks are the holders of the deposits. We are only merely as a conduit. Banks sits there waiting for deposits to come and label that deposit as wang jaminan. We facilitates the travelling from the consumers, being the bailer, to the bank. So when we first looked at this idea, we go finding a couple of banks that essentially buy into this concept and agree to do the testing, the vigorous one, like as Joshua mentioned earlier on. So we found this in the form of these two banks who are a little bit more agile because they probably are lesser than the bigger guys. So they find it easy for them to actually say, okay, I'll send a team and work out with you. So for Joshua and his team, he'll be drawing the architecture, sit down with them, and then they will take a look at it and say, okay, we can do this, we can do this, we cannot do that, but we'll modify here and there. So that's how the bank comes into the picture at the collaborative stage in the beginning. So once all the testing has completed, which basically took about a year and a half for this process to be studied, to be tested and so on. At the end of it all is we tell the courts, now we are ready. So the courts come into the picture because the courts essentially is the recipient of the notification. The acknowledgement is done, the rest is